12 tips on how to make a girl lust over you. When possessed with lust, a woman can be the wildest animal on the planet you'll ever meet. But hold your horses and don't jump into asking her out just yet. You should know how to arouse her to her maximum threshold. So, don't miss any tip I'll be sharing in this video to learn how to get her into the mood and go crazy over you. 12. Be a real friend. As I've said earlier, women can be the wildest animal you'll ever meet, especially if you know the important basics of making her long for you. Take it slowly though. You don't want to get things too fast, or things between you might spoil too fast too. Make yourself always in her mind and be ready to be blown away with steamy sex to follow later on in your relationship. Why take it slow? Women take time before they get aroused or turned on. Unlike men, be someone fun to be with. There are a lot of guys on earth, so put your best foot forward. And what better way to do that is to get her attention through being fun to be with, while also taking things slow. You know what this means? Be a good friend. Be subtle with your feelings if you do like her too. Behave as a friend and make the friendship genuine. It's one of the easiest ways to get to her heart. You know, you got to make her trust you. Of course, this doesn't mean being a fake friend. Remember, almost all good relationships start with friendship as a foundation. But while you must be a good friend, you shouldn't always be around. Play a little hard to get and make her notice that you're flirting with other girls. Make sure she can see you. Be that friend who she wants to be with, but don't be too obvious. Or else, you might end up being in bed, lonely and alone without her. Be that friend who talks about fun things and spend time together doing wholesome things. Don't be that clingy and a friend who is too obvious. Again, this can send the wrong signals, and you might remain in the friend zone. Ouch! 11. Flirt with her. Don't be afraid to make the move on this girl who is drop-dead gorgeous because she doesn't run out of offers. Flirt with her, but don't make her notice that you like her this early. Don't let her know about your real feelings too soon. Or you'll lose hope of sleeping with her. In the world of attraction, it's one of the wisest moves a man can make not to lose his chances of having the girl of his dreams. Spend time with her when she's all alone. Avoid her when she's with other friends, or simply say hello. Don't try to hang out with her as a friend, or you'd be tagged as a friend. And that's an unfortunate turn of events. Hanging out with her as a friend will lessen your chances of making her want and lust over you. So, the best thing to do, hang out with her when she's alone. Let me say that again, when alone. Doing this, you can be more of yourself and express your feelings, like to ask her out on a date. This will also give you the chance to flirt with her discreetly. Hang out and flirt with her. Make her feel comfortable and good while with you. Make her feel special as you would treat her like she's your girlfriend. 10. Play a little hard to get. If you think that only women do this, think again. Even men who want to get what they want eventually try to make themselves invisible after they become closer to the girl that they want to sleep with. This keeps the thrill in the budding relationship. Once you're closer and you feel that she's getting attracted to you, it's time to change course. You've spent time with each other and you called her every night. Now try to be a little hard to get and make her miss you. Don't text or call her for one day. Next thing you'll know, she's missing and asking you why you didn't send her a message or give her a call. Obviously, she missed you so much and worried what's wrong. Try to flirt with her and ask if she missed you. In short, find ways that she will miss your company. From time to time, make yourself busy for her. Make situations that will make her wonder why you didn't call or hang out with her. In short, try to make her realize that she likes you and that she can't live a day at least happily without you. 9. Make the friendship more exciting. Make her long for you. As I've said earlier, spend time with her when she's alone. Be in her mind all the time and be able to create a special friendship with her. However, don't make others know about this. It must be between the two of you only. This can make you stay in her mind and make things between the two of you more exciting. In this way, you will subtly create that special space in her heart because you're being a part of her world. At night, she is more likely to be alone and in bed. This is the best time to develop that bond for only the two of you and no one else. Send her private messages at night to make her feel that she's in your mind. Talk about anything under the sun, perhaps life issues. But again, keep this as a secret in the initial stages of the relationship. However, this doesn't mean keeping your relationship forever. 8. Don't be clingy. One of the biggest blunders that men make when attracting a woman is being possessive. Remember, you don't own her. And let us be clear, she is not your girlfriend, at least just not yet. Do not behave as if you're already his boyfriend, or you'll make yourself appear creepy to her. And you don't want that to happen. Hence, do not be possessive, or you'll appear like a stalker who is creepy and someone she will be scared of. Don't prevent her from meeting other guys in the neighborhood. If she likes you too, you must feel confident that she's just being friendly to those guys. Have a life, but don't think twice giving her time. The both of you alone together whenever you have the chance. Don't make your world revolve around her though, or you'll be someone she can easily take for granted. She will never fall for you if you behave like a clingy guy. 7. Talk about sex. Give her a sneak preview of what could be waiting for her if she falls for you. Suppose you confessed to her and she showed interest in the sexual confession, she probably liked what you said. She might have been turned on without a doubt. At this point, it's okay to be open about sex, only if she shows she's into it though. Talk about her sexual experiences, maybe some horny experiences she can't forget. At first, you might notice that she's a bit hesitant. Let her take her time and encourage her. She will not mind getting into the tiniest details if she's feeling horny. While she's telling her stories, show some reactions. Perhaps talk as if you could imagine that moment. Feel like you were in that part of her life. Imagine. This can be a good exercise to turn the both of you on. Be ready to tell her your sexual adventures too. More on this in the next number. There is nothing more exciting than getting to know each other's sexual likings and possibilities. This can be something to prepare the both of you for that special intimate moment. So, why not get started? Talk about sex and tickle each other's imagination. 6. Talk dirty with her. She's getting into the mood, so you should keep her feelings burning. Talk dirty with her and watch her reactions. Don't hesitate to do this as she becomes comfortable and open to you. It's really easy now, because you have warmed her up to this point. Tell her your horny stories and make her imagination go wild. Once she's done confessing her sexual adventures and fantasies with you, it's your turn. Get yourself ready for a dirty talk session with this girl. And of course, don't forget how awesome she is for being so open-minded and a good sport for telling you her stories. Now, going back, you must be ready to tell her you bed encounters to spark a fire inside her. 5. Have phone sex. You've been talking over the phone for quite a while, and most of the conversations had been wholesome. This is a good preparation for a much better conversation that aims at making her lust over you. Once you're used to asking each other some dirty questions, it's time that you turn her on even more. Create some situations that will make her go wild on the other line. Turn her on saying, "I wish I was your pillow, so you could be embracing me all night." You know, things like that will turn her on. She'd also love to hear you say, "I wish I was beside you. Maybe I could do so much more." And if she answers, "What would you do if you were beside me?" Well, it is a clear indicator that you have turned her on. Keep the hot conversations going. Go into details of what you would do if you were in bed with her. Maybe tell her that you'd start kissing her cheeks, or whatever comes to your mind. Maybe some foreplay moves. Well, just don't go to the lips straight away, but take some time to play. Hit the right buttons and you'll not notice how you've been turning her on. So again, have phone sex and arouse your girl in no time. 4. Ask her out. You've done all you can and now it's payback time. You have become successful in making her wanting and craving for you sexually. What's next? You've had phone sex and you're so horny right now. It's not the time to stop. Ask her to meet and have a date with you the following day. At this point, she's very horny to say no. Take this opportunity to be with her. When the two of you meet up, you're more likely to end up in each other's arms and having sex. 3. Leave her guessing. Be that unpredictable guy that she won't forget. This will make her guess what your next move will be. The excitement will just build up and become more suspenseful for her. Leave her guessing. For example, kiss her gently now, and then roughly later. Make her love doing the guesswork to build up the momentum. This applies when the two of you end up in bed once you meet. If you make it right, she will be on her way to her big orgasm. You might not notice, but her body language and gestures are starting to beg you for more. Bite her erogenous zones. Don't be afraid to nibble a little. Between gentle kisses and caresses, bite some of her in her erogenous zones. However, do it lightly and mindfully. Try to feel the moment, breathe in her ears, and make her feel as if she's ice cream that you'd like to lick. Bite her lower lip every now and then, bite her earlobes, kiss her neck. Mix things up and make the moment more passionate. Make it through with just the right amount of pressure and hear her screaming in pleasure and getting into her big O1. Be cautious and take it slow. Now you've had the most effective tips to make a girl lust and go crazy over you. However, be careful and do not be too fast. Be mindful of her every bit of reaction, like when talking about sex. Is she feeling comfortable or feeling awkward? Is she feeling creepy or what? Nevertheless, you must be careful and avoid going over the top. Watch out for her reactions closely, or she might think you're just pestering her to get laid. If you liked today's video, give it a like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.